Good day everyone! Welcome to our new lesson. So for today's lesson, we will explore more about circles. Have you imagined yourself pushing a cart or riding in a bus, having wheels that are not round? Do you think you can move heavy objects from one place to another easily or travel distant places as fast as you can? What difficulty do you think would you experience without circles? Have you ever thought of the importance of circles in the field of transportation, industries, sports, navigation, carpentry, and in your daily life? And for today's lesson, so we will tackle more about circles. We will explore more about circles. Geometrically speaking, circle, as if you remember natin yung circle is a set of all points in a plane that is equidistant from a given point, and that distance is called radius. So we will discuss terms, in this video we will discuss terms that are related to circles. So let's start. So let's skip that one. We'll go directly to the terms related to circles. So ano-ano ba yung mga terms na related sa circles? Okay, so before we identify one by one or enumerate one by one the terms related to circle, let's have first the identity. Know my terms and conditions. Use the figure below to identify and name the following terms related to circle A. So on the right side is left side is the circle A. So let's find first radius. So hanapin natin dito ang radius. Radius is a segment. So let's identify one. Let's identify one radius. So pwedeng line segment or segment. Let's wait. Lagyan natin siya ng yan. So for number 1, pwede ditong line segment JA. JA is a radius. This one. JA is a radius. Another one, you can also have segment AN or NA. So order doesn't matter kasi it's a line. So pwedeng ganon kasi end to end. So pwedeng ito siya pwede ito siyang segment AJ or segment JA. So meron din tayong segment AN is also a radius. What else? This one, AE is also a radius. AE. So pwede rin ganito segment EA, NA, or AJ. So yun yung radius. Next, let's identify a diameter. Ma-remember niyo yung diameter? Diameter, ito. This one is a diameter. J hanggang E. So diameter segment JE is a diameter. Next one, let's identify a chord. So what is a chord? So a chord, so pwedeng ito, LE is a chord. Segment LE is a chord. Actually, JE is also a chord. So later on, malalaman natin ang definition. JE is also considered as a chord. Bakit kaya naging yung diameter pwede din siyang tawagin as chord? Let's find out later on. Number 4, a semicircle. When we say semi or semi, kalahati, diba? So, since it is a semicircle, we're dealing with an arc. Hindi na siya line, kundi arc na siya. So, pwedeng ito, this one, from this point, since ito diameter hinati niya sa gitna, itong J hanggang dito sa E is a semicircle. So, that is arc J and E. J and E is a semicircle. J and E. So, pwede ring J, L, E is also a semicircle. J, L, arc J, L, E. J, L, E is a semicircle. Next one, a minor arc. So, when we say minor, maliit na arc. So, later on, malalaman natin ano ba ibig sabihin ng minor arc. We will define one by one. So, as for this time, let's identify kung ano ba dito, saan dito yung part ng minor arc. Ito siya, itong LJ, LJ or JL is a minor arc. JL is a minor arc. Pwede ring JN is also a minor arc. JN. Arc JN is a minor arc. Pwede ring NE is a minor arc, and so on. A major arc, pwedeng JL, ito J. Let's try another color. We'll try yellow. So J, ito J, L. Huwag tayo mag-stop dito kasi kung mag-stop tayo sa E, it's a semicircle. So, let's go up to N. So, arc J. Blue tayo sa blue. Blue na tayo. So, arc J, L, N is a major arc. Pwede ring JEN is also a minor arc. Basta dinaanan niya, pwede ganon. Okay, number 7. Let's identify two central angles. So, for this time, we're dealing with angle. So, pag angle, ano ba ang symbol na ginagamit? Remember nyo ito na symbol? That is an angle. So, first is, identify ka ng isang central angle. This one is a central angle. Angle JAN. So, angle JAN is a central angle. Another one, we have ito. Ito siya, pati yan. So, angle, ito na lang natin ilagay, angle N A E is a central angle. Now, central angle, it is important na dapat yung vertex na sa gitna. Pwede rin mag-interchange yung other point. Pwede rin siyang angle EAN as long as yung vertex, which is yung A, ito sa gitna, this is a vertex, nasa gitna siya parati. Ito rin pwede rin siyang angle NAJ ang arrangement ng ating point. But as long as the vertex is at the middle. Next, we will identify inscribed angles. So, ano ba yung inscribed angles? So, first, pwedeng ito. This one is an inscribed angle. Angle JEL. So, angle JEL is an inscribed angle. Ito na angle. So, this is the vertex. Sa gitna siya. So, pwede rin siyang angle LEJ. And the last one is the angle ito, JEN, Gen. So, angle Gen is also an inscribed angle. So, siguro meron na kayong mga idea what are the definitions or what are the descriptions of the following terms related to angle. So these are the terms related to circle. So we have the first one is the radius, diameter, chord, semicircle, minor arc, major arc, central angle, and inscribed angle. So now we will define or describe the following terms. So ito na yung mga terms natin. So based on our example na nabigay dito, ito yung mga description or definition niya. Terms related to circle. Number 1, radius. Description. It is a segment drawn from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. So pag sinabing radius, dapat nasa gitna. Isa sa mga point niya is yung center ng circle. And the other point is kahit saan na dun sa circle. So that is radius. Diameter. Diameter, it is a segment whose endpoints are on the circle and it passes through the center of the circle, and at the same time, it is the longest chord. That is why kanina, yung diameter is example pa rin siya ng chord. Pero yung diameter lang yung pinaka mahabang chord, the longest chord. On the other hand, chord, it is a segment joining any 2 points on the circle. So kahit diameter is also a chord, basta any 2 points on a circle is a chord. Next one, a semicircle. Semicircle, it is an arc measuring 1/2 of the circumference of a circle. So repeat natin yung geometry natin, no? So, ano ba yung measure ng isang circumference ng circle? Ang isang circumference ng circle measures isang circle teka muna. Lagyan natin ng ink. Isang circle, ang circumference ng isang circle is equal to 360 degrees. So, ibig sabihin, if semicircle is 1/2 of the measure of the circumference of a circle, ibig sabihin, ang measure ng semicircle is 180 degrees. Next one is minor arc. It is an arc of a circle that measures less than a semicircle. Ibig sabihin, ang measure ng minor arc is less than 180 degrees. So, less than 180 degrees ang measure niya. On the other hand, major arc, it is an arc of a circle that measures greater than a semicircle. Ibig sabihin, it's greater than 180 degrees. So, that is why yung example natin kanina, ito, diba? So, this is a semicircle. So, yung yellow dito is a major arc because the measure is more than a semicircle. Ito naman, ito maliliit dito na arc, it is a minor arc. Okay, central angle. It is an angle whose vertex is at the center of the circle and with 2 radii as its sides. So, tandaan lang natin pag central angle, from the word center, dapat yung vertex of that angle is the center of the circle. From the word center. Yun ang tandaan natin. Dapat yung vertex is at the center of the circle. Tulad ng example natin, no, dito. This one is a central angle because the vertex is at the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. Yung point A is the center of the circle. On the other hand naman, inscribed angle, it is an angle whose vertex is on a circle and whose sides contain chords of the circle. So, pag hindi sa center yung vertex ng angle, kundi nasa on a circle lang siya, automatically inscribed angle na siya, like this one. So the vertex is here, so hindi siya center, on a circle lang siya, so this is an inscribed angle. The same also with this one, yung angle is nandito, diba? Yung vertex nandito, so inscribed angle lang siya. So yun lang yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa. Pag sinabing central angle, yung vertex is at the center of the circle. Pag inscribed angle naman is on a circle lang siya. Any part na nasa circle. So, yun yung inscribed angle. So, these are the terms we have to be familiarized with as we go along with our discussion with the circles. Yung radius, diameter, chord, semicircle, minor arc, major arc, central angle, inscribed angle. So each of this one is very important sa pag-deal natin sa circle. So later on, malalaman natin isa-isa paano ba kunin yung measurement ng central angle, paano ba kunin yung measurement ng inscribed angle, yung kanyang intercepted arc, and so on. So, for this video lang, pinakita lang natin kung ano yung mga basic terms na related sa circle. Okay, so we are done with the basic terms or the terms related to circle. So, we will move sa isa pang activity. So, ito na yun, no? Na-discuss natin doon. Isang activity which is very important in dealing with circle. And that is to deal with the sides of a right triangle. So, this activity is called What is my missing side? In each triangle below, the length of one side is unknown. Determine the length of this side. This is a right triangle. When we say right triangle, one of the angle of that triangle measures 90 degrees. So this one measures, basta may makita kayong ganito, diba? That is 90 degree angle. So this one is a right triangle. So lahat yun sila is a right triangle. Now, there are missing sides. We're going to find the length of the missing sides. But before we can proceed with this one, let's review first. Do you still remember yung formula na ginagamit dito? So, yung mga nakaalala, very good. But for those who are hindi pa familiar, in dealing this one, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. Do you remember the Pythagorean theorem? Yung formula na formulate ni Pythagoras. Pythagorean theorem. Sinabi ni Pythagoras sa Pythagorean theorem that ang sinabi niya that the sums of the squares of the two sides of a right triangle is equal to the square of its hypotenuse. So, in formula, matandaan nyo yung ABC. Matandaan yung ABC. Ang tandaan lang nyo yung ABC. So, ibig sabihin, A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Ito yung sinasabi niya sa kanyang formula, yung sa Pythagorean theorem. That the square, the sum, yung sum ng two legs of a right triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. So, when we say hypotenuse, or yung C, it is the longest leg, or it is the longest side of the triangle. Yung pinakamahabang side ng right triangle. Or, para mas madali nating ma-identify yung hypotenuse, ang tanda lang natin yung hypotenuse is the opposite side of the right angle. Halimbawa, ito siya. This is the right angle, di ba? Yung opposite niya is automatic. Yan yung hypotenuse. The same also with this one. Di ba? Yung opposite niya, yan yung hypotenuse. Ito din. Yung opposite niya, yun yung hypotenuse. So, ito yung gagamitin natin na formula. Yung a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So, dyan lang tayo maglalaro. Dyan lang maglalaro yung paghahanap natin ng side dito sa mga sa missing side, sa given na to. Hanapin natin yung mga missing sides. So, let's have number 1. So, for number 1, a is given. So, that is ano na lang natin dito, apply natin dyan. So, that is 6 squared plus, ano yung b natin? That is 8 squared is equal to, since c yung hinahanap natin, just copy c and squared. So, simplify natin. 6 squared is 36 plus 8 times 8 times 8 or 8 squared is 64 is equal to c squared. So, 36 plus 64, that is 100. Tama ba? Is equal to c squared. Para sila kasi hinahanap natin, no? May squared pa yung c. So, pwede natin kunan ng square root both sides para ito siya maalis na yung square dyan. So, C, na lang naiwan. So, C, pwede na natin interchange para medyo maganda siya tingnan, no? Dito, nasa left yung variable para mas easy to understand, no? So, what is the square root of 100? 10. So, the square root of 100 is 10. So, C, ang length nito, C is equal to 10. So, ganun lang. So, let's try number 2. So, ang missing dito, ang missing dyan is, sige. C din kasi missing dito na. Let's try another one. Number 4 na lang. So, number 4. Ang missing for number 4 is letter A. So, ito yung gagamitin natin na formula pa rin. So, since A man ang hinahanap natin, you just copy A squared plus B is 16 squared is equal to C natin is 20. So, that is 20 squared. Just copy A squared plus, so what is 16 squared? So, you can use your calculator. Gamitin natin calculator. 6 squared is equal to 256. 256 is equal to, what is 20 squared? 20 squared is equal to 400. So, A squared is equal to, ito man ang hinahanap natin, no? So, ito siyang 256, pwede naman natin siyang ilipat doon. I-subtract natin doon sa kabila. Or pwede rin nag-subtract tayo dito ng 256 and nag-subtract din tayo dito ng 256. So, it will become 400 minus 256. So, A squared is equal to, what is 400 minus 256? So, that is 400 minus 256. So, that is 144. 144. Kunin natin ang square root both side para mawala ito. So, A is equal to, what's the square root of 144? So, the square root of 144 is 12. So, A, the measure of A here is 12. Yan. Sige, let's try. Ito, missing dito is B. Tapos na tayo sa C, yung missing A. Sige, B. Ganun pa rin man din ang gagawin ninyo. Let's try letter number 5. The missing is letter B. So, just copy 3 squared. A squared is 3 squared plus B squared is equal to 5 squared. So 3 squared is 9 plus B squared is equal to 25. So this one, B squared, lipat natin to. So this is equal to 25 minus 9. 25 minus 9 is B squared is equal to 16. So get the square root of both sides. So that is B is equal to 4. So the measure of B here is 4. Square root of 16 is 4. Okay, let's try. Sige, sagutan na lang natin ito. Number 2. For number 2, A is 9. So 9 squared plus 15 squared is equal to C squared. So 9 squared is 81 plus, what is 15 squared? 15 squared is equal to 2 to 5. 2 to 5 is equal to C squared. So 2 to 5 plus 81, 306. 306 is equal to C squared. So we will get the square root of both sides. Para ito mawala. So C is equal to, what is the square root of 306? The square root of 306 is ito. It's point something, no? So, pag ganito ang lalabas, it's 17.449285568. Round off na lang natin to 2 decimal places. So, pag ganyan, we're going to use, instead of equal sign, approximately ang gagamitin natin na symbol. Erase mo natin. We will use, instead of equal sign, kasi hindi man siya equal because we will round off. Instead of using equal sign, ang mas magandang gamitin dito is the approximately sign. Yan. Approximately is 17.49. Yan yung approximately. C is equal, is approximately equal to 17.49. So the measure of C here is approximately is equal to 17.49. We will use the word approximately equal to. It is because hindi naman siya as in equal talaga exactly, because nag-round off man tayo. Kasi hindi man siya perfect square. So we will use approximately sign. Ito, so 17.49. Okay, so ito, number 3. I think number 3 and number, tapos na natin itong number 5, diba? So number 3 and number 6 would be your activity. You're going to answer 3 and 6. You're going to pass it to our Google Classroom using your cam scanner on or before Friday this week. So this one is your activity. Yan. 3 and 6 is your activity. Activity 1 na ito siya. Activity 1 for the topic circle. So this is your activity 1 for the topic circle. So last week, tapos na natin yung activities natin 1, 2, 3, 4. Last for the last 4 weeks, no, yung about sa polynomials, and we have also have our first virtual performance in math. So ngayon, ito na yung first activity natin sa topic na circle. Activity 1 natin, circle. So 3 and 6 would be your first written work for the topic circle. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope and I'm sure na naintindihan ninyo yung topic natin. So you have to be familiarized with the terms related to circle, and of course the Pythagorean theorem, because these terms and formula are very useful in dealing with circles. So thank you everyone, and have a nice day everyone.